What's up? What's up? Good morning, Lodi!
You know! My buntag, good morning and welcome po sa Radyo 5, ang ating Loading Lodi. Bata pa ho ako. Bata pa akong announcer. Lagi ko na hong ipinatutugtog ang kanyang mga plaka. Jose Marichan via Zoom. My buntag, sir! Good morning! Ito na yung ating linya. Inaayos lang, ha? Alright, let's find out kung okay na ba. Ayan. Okay na. Hello, sir. Good morning po. Ayan, we can see you now. Medyo nag-ano lang yung kanyang visuals, ano ha? Opo, nagkakaroon lang ng kaunting problema sa visuals, pero...
Yes, tsaka parang di tayo naririnig ng ating Lodi pa.
Oo,
So, antayin
talagang,
natin, ayusin lang natin.
Technical problem po itong ating kinakaharap lagi dito ho sa ating Good Morning Lodi pag may visuals, ano po. So, abangan po ninyo ha. Talagang, ano ho ito eh. Kumbaga, ginawan po natin ng paraan para ho maging panauhin natin si Ginoong Jose Marichan. Alam mo si Sir Jose Marichan, kung ilang taon na siya ngayon?
Ilang taon na nga ba?
75.
Oo, pero looking young pa rin. Parang, di ba, hindi talaga nagbago ang kanyang itsura simula noong mga panahon na kumakanta siya sa mga Sunday shows pagka nag-bare months na. Lagi siyang invited,
Oo
baby.
naman.
Oo.
Pero alam mo, ang dami niyang hits na mga kanta noong paman. Well, maliban doon sa Beautiful Girl. Beautiful girl.
I know that song, wherever you are.
Yeah.
Beautiful girl.
Ayun.
Pero gusto ko rin yung isang kanta niya.
Can we just stop and talk a while?
Maganda to. Can we just stop and talk a while? Get to know each
Yeah.
other.
Eto ha, noong ako'y nasa GVFM, yung Tell Me Your Name.
Tell me your name.
Tell me your name.
Ito sa'yo, Ke.
Okay.
Alam ko lahat
Ito
ng
na
mga
siya.
kanta niya eh.
Sige, Jose Marichan, sir. Magandang umaga po, sir. Good morning, Mayang Buntag.
Maing buntag kanimo, Ted.
At kay Chacha.
Daghang salamat ha, kay gi-invite mo ko sa program mo daw.
Salamat po and thank you po. Kasama ko po si DJ Chacha. Ano po? Kasi itong ating programa, dalawa itong...
Jaja?
Yeah, DJ Chacha. Opo, Chacha.
Ang iyang family name ba, Batsilon?
Ano daw?
Family name mo ba raw?
Ang family name ko po, sir, ano po yon, sir?
Batsilon? Batsilon Rico.
Hindi po, sir eh. Teka, parang gusto sumali ni Sir Jose Marisami Kaslav. Pero sir, thank you for being with us today. It's really an honor to have you on the show dahil ikaw nga ay kilalang kilala bilang Father of Philippine Christmas Music. At ilang araw na lang naman po, Pasko na, kaya happy kami ni Sir Ted na nandito po kayo.
I'm sorry, I'm not the father of Christmas music. I am not. Is it Charlie? Yeah. I'm not the father of Christmas music because long before I was born, there were many Christmas songs already that were composed and sung by our countrymen. So I'm definitely not the father of Christmas music.
Oh, perhaps you're the uncle.
The tito.
No.
Joke lang. Sige po.
Or you can call me one of the little drummer boys. Okay?
Opo.
One of the little drummer boys that held the of birth of Jesus, o diba?
Alright, sige po. So sir,
Don't call me naman, sir. I know that, Ted, you used to call your professor, sir. Your teachers, sir. But me, just call me Joe Marie.
Okay. Joe Marie. Wow, what an honor, ha? Opo, Opo. Meron lang problema yung ating signal, ano? Nagkakaroon lang ho tayo ng manakanakang pag-fade ng ating pong signal. Joe Marie.
Yes.
Kailan ka nagsimulang kumanta at mag-compose ng mga kanta? How young were you then?
Well, I think 13 or 14 years old when I started to compose. Because that was the era of a new breed of singers that came. Prior to that, all the Frank Sinatras and the Perry Como, Doris Day, they would sing songs that were composed for them. But then, in the mid 50s, dumating yung new breed of singers like Paul Anka, Teddy Randazzo, Neil Sedaka. They were singer-songwriters. So that inspired me to write my own songs and express my feelings.
So, that time po, sir, no, Jo Marie, that time na kayo po ay nag-aaral, yung music po ba ay hobby lang? Kasi you took up economics, right?
Yes, I took up, but that's in college. We're talking about when I was 13 or 14. So, ano lang ako noon, grade school, high school, no? So, I was influenced by my lola who was from Cebu. You know, you and I know that Cebu is a major source of music. And my lola had a brother who at one time was a film director in the Cebuano film industry. Did you know that, Ted?
Ano hong sirka ito, Jo Marie?
Okay. Have you heard of Gloria Sevilla and Matt Ranillo?
Of course, no, Gloria Sevilla, yes, opo.
They were the big stars of the Cebuano film industry. And they were discovered by the brother of ang igsuon sang ako lola.
Kapatid.
Yes.
Ng inyong lola.
And his name was Fernando Alfon. Fernando Alfon was fondly called Nandoy. Nandoy Alfon composed some Cebuano songs like
Our signal is fading. Jo Marie, nagpe-fade lang yung ating signal, ha? Opo. You're saying, yung kantang Matod Nila, yun ang kanilang kinompose?
Ang composed the songs that were composed by my uncle, my grand uncle. One of them is Kahibulungan. Kahibulungan. Kahibulungan ang gibati ko, natawo ang gugmang makabuang kanimo pinangga ko. Have you heard that song, Ted?
Sorry po, Jo Marie, kasi ako, agi kumut-kumut sa dakong kamut. Yun na inabutan ko po, Jo Marie. Anyway, sige po. So, Jo Marie, fast forward, ano ang unang-unang hit song na na-compose po ninyo at kinanta ninyo? That time mo, pinakaunang, tama ba o refrain ba yon?
Hindi. No. The first recording that I ever made was Afterglow, 1967.
Afterglow.
Afterglow.
How does it go?
Love has to cry, but need not die. Heart has to sigh, the test of time. We're at the afterglow of what we both do know. How far we are from that dawn,
Wow.
that second golden dawn. When
So-
love is true,
So,
still
Jo-
I'll wait.
Yeah, so-
I'll
so-
wait for second dawn. And you know, I'm like a jukebox. The minute you ask me to start singing, you have to unplug it to stop playing.
No. I don't mind putting my 25 centavos again, ha? Nasa jukebox.
Wait.
Jo Marie,
It's
you-
only 1 peso. Ano ka? It's only 1 peso.
Jo Marie, yung kanta mo na Can We Just Stop and Talk a While, 73 na ito na compose.
Yes, 1973. And this is the story behind that song. In 1973, Vic Del Rosario, who was head of Vicor Records, called me and said that Tokyo was organizing an international song competition. It was called World popular song festival. They were going to invite 49 or 50 countries from all over the world to compete. Okay? And so they were asking the Philippines to send an entry. So, Vic De Rosario called me and said, Joe, do you have a song that I can submit? But no promise, because I already asked about 4 or 5 other composers. And then, depende sa Japan, which song they will choose. So, I hope you don't mind. So I said, okay. So that's when I composed, Can We Just Stop and Talk a While? And I was lucky that my song was chosen by Japan. And so in 1973, I went to Tokyo and I performed in front of 10,000 people at the Nippon Budokan Hall. And I competed against Italy, Germany, US, Russia, Sweden, and many, many singer-songwriters like myself.
Did you win?
No, I lost. But the good thing is the song became popular here in the Philippines. And, and because of that, RPN produced a series of television specials spotlighting my words and music. And so that led to a lot of successes. Now, you lose in one event, it doesn't mean you're down. Don't stay down. You get up and you move on, and then you'll have other successes.
Opo. Jo Marie, si Chacha, na-amaze siya kasi si Chacha, ibang henerasyon, ano? Kumbaga, si Chacha kasi, ang edad niya, parang panganay ko lang siyang anak. No? So yung aming henerasyon mag-iba kasi nga hindi naabutan ni Chacha nung talaga namang humahataw sa airwaves ang mga sikat mong kanta, kagaya nga ng yung refrain, for example, that I was telling her, and of course, Tell Me Your Name, no?
So,
At saka yung Beautiful Girl.
So, Jan, I'm going to sing for you a portion of refrain requested. Memories of you follow everywhere I go, down the high and byways of my days. Music of your laughter fills my every dream like a love song from long ago. Diba? That's a song.
Grabe, para sa akin yun. Uy, kinantahan ako ni Jose Mario. Pagyayabang ko yun sa nanay ko. Pero sir, alam mo yung sinasabi nga ni Sir Ted kanina, na yung ibang mga songs mo nung ni-release, hindi ko siya inabot. Pero what's good about all of your songs is, kahit nung nag-start na po ako mag-DJ, napiplay pa rin namin yung mga songs ninyo dahil timeless, kagaya ng Please Be Careful With My Heart and Can We Just Stop and Talk a While. Pero napansin ko, sir, over time, ngayon kinakantahan mo ko, parang walang nagbago po sa boses ninyo. Paano nyo po inaalagaan ang inyong golden voice?
Well, my voice is not golden. It's beginning to be copper. Kasi tumatanda na, tumatanda na ako. I don't smoke.
Okay.
Smoking can really kill your vocal cords. So I don't smoke, and I don't take hard drinks. So then I drink a lot of water every day. And the secret dapat is to vocalize often as you can, especially when you have concerts. But because of this pandemic, 8 months na ako na hindi na ako nakapag-concert. So my voice has to be awakened every so often. So it's good that I have a chance to sing for you, Jaja, because there's
Oh, thank you,
vocalizing.
sir. Pero
Okay.
I don't know, sir. Eto, sir, for sure, nakarating na po sa inyo itong balitang ito. It started a few years back na every time magbe-bare months na, all over social media, gumagawa ng memes ang inyong mga fans at even the millennials na kapag bare months na, nakasilip na po yung ulo ni Jose Marichan. Kaya even the young ones, kilalang kilala po talaga kayo.
You are the symbol nga daw of
Yeah.
Christmas, sabi ng aking panganay na anak.
Isa sa mga simbolo talaga ng Pasko. How did you feel, sir, nung nalaman nyo na ganon ang eksena ng mga Pinoy na every time magbeberna, kasama si Jose Marichan sa mga inilalabas sa social media at piniplay sa lahat ng mga malls and different establishments dito sa Pilipinas yung kanta nyo po.
Yeah, well, I really feel complimented. I feel complimented and that
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Jo Marie, sorry ha, yung ating kasing linya napuputol eh. Jo Marie?
it's okay. Okay, Ted, I'm happy to be back.
Ay,
So,
salamat.
where were we? What were we talking about?
Opo. By the way, are you in Tagaytay now?
No, I'm here in Makati.
Okay. Anyway, sige. So,
Kanina naputol tayo dun na Sir Joe Marie sa kung paano nyo pinapangalagaan yung
Yun,
voice ninyo para mas malinaw lang pong mapakinggan ng inyong mga fans. Kasi kanina, alam mo, nalungkot ang mga fans so naputol Oo, ang sabi na bitin.
Oo.
Sayang. Sir
Go
Joe,
ahead, Joe
how do you
Marie.
take care of your voice po, sir?
Yeah, well, I drink a lot of water every day. I hydrate. Especially at our age, we should do that very often, no? And then, yun nga, sabi ko, I miss doing the concert tours because I would vocalize before each concert. So for the last 8 months, 9 months, I have not had a concert. So that's why minsan natutulog na yung boses ko.
so, kinakailangan din siya, kumbaga, parang din sa engine ng kotse, pag hindi mo pinaandar, masisira yung baterya, no? So, kinakailangan talaga i-warm up. So, Jo Marie, sa ngayon, ilan ng anak po ninyo na naandun din po ang hilig sa music?
Okay. Out of my 5 children, 3 sa kanila, sumusulat na ng kanta. You know, they're already songwriters of their own, on their own. Si Joe, okay, I have 5 children. The eldest is Lisa. Lisa, yun ang kumanta ng Christmas in Our Hearts with Me. Pero she doesn't compose, but she sings very well. She sings in church. And she has 3 children. Okay, next, si Joe, Jose Antonio. He has 4 children, and he sings and he composes. He plays the piano, he plays the guitar, he plays bass guitar, and yung mga songs niya tipong mga Beatles, Beach Boys, Stevie Wonder, and then next si Michael. Si Michael is still a bachelor, and he's into jazz. He writes, he plays the piano, and he also composes. In fact, nagkaroon na siya ng a couple of CDs in the past. And then si Franco, who is married with 1 child, is also a composer. He plays the guitar and plays the piano. So ang youngest ko, si Marie Angelica, is a marine scientist.
So, is she based here in the Philippines or nasa...
Yeah. No, she's based here. She took up her master's in Hawaii, but now she lives here with us, and she's also single.
Until now, how young is she?
She is now, I know she will not want me to reveal her age.
Anyway, Jo Marie, wala na tayong, di ba, pag pinag-usapan natin ang music, sabi nga ni Chacha, you are a legend, no?
Yeah.
Wala nang duda ron, no? Hindi na debate, no? You are a legend. Successful po ang inyong mga anak. Kayo ho ba'y may mahihiling pa sa panahon na ito?
Yes, I would love to have, good health return to our country. That's first and foremost. Because of this pandemic, our economy is suffering, and a lot of people are going hungry. A lot of people are out of work. So my wish is sana for good health to return to the Philippines so that then the country can be revived. That's my wish.
Opo.
Above all things.
Opo. That's very good na hindi lang sa iyo personal ang wish kundi para nga sa bayan. Speaking of para sa bayan, ang mga kanta po ninyo ay love and
About Christmas.
Opo. Kayo ho ba'y nakapag-compose na ng kanta na ang tema ho political o may kaugnayan po sa nangyayari sa bayan?
Well, okay. In 1972 ba yun? Nagkaroon ng martial law? 1972 or 73, when President Marcos declared martial law and he shut down radio stations and TV stations. And then he nationalized the sugar industry. So nawala kami ng negosyo overnight. No? And I composed a song called Mr. Songwriter. And it was a mildly political statement that I was making. You know, I was saying, Mr. Songwriter, write me a song. Make it a short and simple melody. You know, and I was expressing my frustration because of the suppression of rights in our country. That song never became popular because since it was mildly political, radio stations refused to play it. Okay, sandali, while you're playing that.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead,
So,
sir. Just go ahead.
Then a few years, don't play that music muna. Don't play it because I'm going to get to the
Okay.
gist of the story.
Okay.
Okay. So, sayang yung kanta that it did not become popular because of the political statement. So a few years later, I recycled it. I revived it. And I asked Greek Hortaleza, my good friend, to write Tagalog lyrics to it. And you know what? It became a hit. It became, Mamang sorbetero, ano nga, tinda mong ice cream, gustong gusto ko. Yeah. So in fact, it was made into a movie.
Opo,
It
opo.
was a big hit for Celeste Legaspi.
Yes, I remember. All right. So, Jo Marie, how I wish no kami ni Chacha mapag-usapan pa napakaraming aspeto at
Yeah.
bagay, and we are so thankful nga na nagbigay sa amin ng panahon, sir, ha. Sa lahat ng mga kanta mo na na-compose mo at naging hit sa lahat ng mga himpilan nga ng radyo, FM o AM, ano ang iyong pinakapaborito?
Actually, I consider all my songs like my children. You know, because they came from the womb of my heart and my mind. So, it is like asking me, who is my favorite child? All of them are equal. Some of them, you know, have become successful. I educated them. They become president of a bank or something like that, or a huge company, and they become successful. One of them became a priest, you know. But not all my songs became hits. And so, I feel that yung ibang kanta, hindi nabigyan ng chance, hindi nabigyan ng opportunity to fulfill their potential. That's how I feel. So, to answer your question, all my songs are equal.
All right. So, Jo Marie, in parting, sa mga nakikinig ngayon sa atin, ano ang iyong maipapayo sa mga gustong sumunod sa yapak mo? At sa mga magulang din siguro, no? Kasi nga maganda rin kasing matutunan ng mga magulang kung ano yung talento ng bata, no?
Okay.
Ay tulungan na mag-excel palalo. Kasi nga siguro, 'di ba, Jo Marie, kung nung bata-bata ka pa, I'm sure binigyan ka rin ng laya ng mga magulang mo doon sa talent mo, no? Kaya ka nag-excel, right?
Yeah, well, my father, may he rest in peace, he died about 26 years ago. My father saw that I loved music. He saw that music was very much a part of my being. And so, while he encouraged me to keep music as a hobby, he was very honest, and he told me that, you know, that it was his wish na sana one day I would take over the business that he built, and, you know, so he wanted me to take over. So that's why he encouraged me to take up business and economics. And all my life, I worked for him in his company. But on the side, he encouraged me to keep my music as a hobby. So when I had a concert in Carnegie Hall in New York, nandun siya sa audience, hindi ko alam. Nandun siya sa audience. Pagkatapos ng concert, pumunta siya sa dressing room ko. And then nagulat ako, sabi ko, Pa, nandun ka pala. Sabi niya, oo. Sabi niya, impress ako na puno mo ang Carnegie Hall Marami kang friends. Sabi ko, Pa, hindi yun friends. They are called fans. Sabi niya, whatever. Sabi niya, anyway, sabi niya sa akin, now that you have made Carnegie Hall, don't you think it's time to retire? So sabi ko, ano yun pa? Sabi niya, don't you think it's time to retire na naabot mo na yung Carnegie Hall? So I said, Pa, don't forget, this is my hobby. You never retire from your hobby.
Opo, opo. Alright, sige po. So, just a few words ngayon. Jo Marie, para sa lahat na nakikinig ngayon, iniidolo ka at gustong sumunod sa mga yapak mo.
Okay, for those of you who have been blessed with the gift of music, remember the parable of our Lord, that the master gave his servant talents, okay? So that when the master returns, he will ask you, what did you do with the talent I gave you? So if you have the talent for music, develop that habit, develop that talent, and write songs to glorify him. But at the same time, you get a stable career so that you can support your family. That's my advice.
All right.
Before I go, I want to sing this song for you and Chacha, if I may.
Sure,
Okay.
of course. It's an honor.
Yeah. Wait. Okay, I'll sing it. We're all just merely passing through, doing what we can do in our lifetime. We have more than one adventure to take, more than one dream to make in our lifetime. As for me, there's only one dream, and that's to love you, my love, with a love to last a lifetime. We're fools, we sometimes do crazy things, and our hearts would take wing like a sparrow. But that's life, we'll take each day as it comes, never leaving the crumbs for the morrow. As for me, all of my days, I will spend them all with you, loving you with love to last us
A lifetime.
Okay.
Hey!
Sobrang ganda.
Alright. Jo Marie, dagang salamat, sir, ha?
Maraming salamat sa iyo, Ted and Chacha. One day, when this pandemic is gone, when this China virus goes back to Wuhan,
We are going to catch your concert and we're gonna be there, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, so I
Salamat.
look forward.
Thank
Okay,
you.
dagang salamat, Ted. Dagang salamat.
Thank you and God bless you more. Mga kapatid, Jose Marichan.